Jasper, you are up on the list.
Here we go.
All right.
In this world of ordinary people, extraordinary people, I'm glad there is you. In this world of overrated pleasures, of underrated treasures, I'm glad there is you. I live to love, I live to live with you beside me. This road so new, I'll run through with you to guide me. In this world where many, many play love and hardly any stay in love, I'm so glad there is you. More than ever, I'm so glad there is you. I live to love, I live to live with you beside me. This road so new, I'll run through with you to guide me. In this world where many, many play at love and hardly any stay in love, I'm so glad there was you. More than ever, I'm glad there is you. I'm glad there is you.
Woo! That was wonderful.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a beautiful, beautiful tune.
Absolutely.
of course, you know the name is "I'm Glad There Is You." So I'm glad there is you because you allow us to play.
I appreciate that.
Right, right. Yeah, we appreciate it too.
All right. So what do you have next for us?
Oh, you want me to do another one yet?
Yeah, we're doing two. I'm sticking with that
Oh,
format.
how about a Stevie Wonder tune? Isn't she lovely?
Oh, yes.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute. Oh, I never thought true love we'd be making one as lovely as she. Isn't she lovely? Made from love. Isn't she pretty? Truly the angel's best. Boy, I'm so happy that we have been heavenly blessed. I just can't believe what God has done to us. He gives a life to one. Isn't she lovely? Made from love.
Woo! Bravo. Bravo. That was wonderful.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely love that. That was great.
Yeah, I like that Stevie Wonder tune.
I like that you made it your own. You know, you like changed the solo a little bit and you made it sound like yourself. I thought that was very cool to play that instrument over the harmonica. That was very cool. That
Yeah,
really into it. I like it.
I don't like to really copy anybody's
That's good.
ad libs. I like to do my own. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Very, very nice. Very
All
nice.
right. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Ian, you're up, man.
How you doing? What is up? My name is Ian. I'm a multi-instrumentalist. I basically play whatever you need me to. I run a community on Facebook for bass players and other musicians called Bass Players Global Alliance, and We do interviews pretty much whenever we can, and we work with artists, both mainstream and local. So if anyone's ever interested, just let me know. This first one is called Echo by Torrin Wells. Night is falling, when fear is coming, still you're calling me, yeah. When faith is lost and my hope exhausted, yeah, you will be my strength. When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. I've decided I'm not giving up. You won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on, it won't let go. I feel it's breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on, and it won't let go. I feel this breaking out like an echo in my soul. In every season, you keep repeating your promises to me. Say now there's no stopping what you have started until it is complete. When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. I've decided I'm not giving up. You won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Say your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel this breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel this breaking out like an echo in my soul. Feel it in my soul. My mind says I'm not good enough. God, you're enough for me, yeah. I've decided I'm not giving up. You won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out, breaking out. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. No. I feel it's breaking out like an echo in my soul. My mind says I'm not good enough. God, you're enough for me, yeah. I've decided I'm not giving up. You won't give up on me now. You won't give up on me. Say your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel this breaking out like an echo in my soul. In my soul, my soul. Let your presence fill this place. Give us a feeling that I can't deny. I said, Father, let your fire burn away all that is not like you. I left you higher and give you everything that you deserve, for you worthy deserving, and I give you all of me. I will not keep anything from you. Open up the heavens over us, yeah. Let us receive your great love. Send your peace that surpasses all understanding. Hey. And we will not be silent. We give you all. Open up the living waters watching over us. Knowing that you're watching over us. Sorrows covered by your reckless love. You took my shame, you took the blame, you took the hate, you took the guilt, you took the pain. You changed my fate, nails in your hands, I stone your back up on the cross. Took my place, so now I scream and say, it's your love, Lord, that saved my life, your hope that keeps me alive. I trust in you, not my own understanding. Here's your peace that you've given me. Here's your truth so that I could see your faithfulness that you show. Said open up the heavens over us. Let us receive your right love. Send your peace that surpasses all understanding. And we will not be silent. We give you all. You came down to lift us up. The to lift us up. The heavens are open for us. And that
That's very
that
nice.
second one was a song that was off of my 2019 album Exodus. The song is called Open Up.
That's very nice. What was the key that was in?
It was in D minor.
Oh, that's a great key.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those chords were just very rich. Like that was a really nice transition how you went from the guitar right to the keyboard. I thought that was part of the same song, but that was a really nice
Nah.
segue to the second song.
Yeah.
Curveball at me.
Believe it or not, it's all the people that I've been hanging out with all these years, and they kind of taught me, the ability to be able to like transition songs.
That's good. Yeah.
And if you're in the same key or the same tempo, how to just perfectly move it. It's almost like DJing, how you can juggle a beat, how you can like get a beat in the same tempo and then slightly be able to shift another song into the other.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. 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 All right. Corey, you're up.
Bravo. Very nice. Very nice.
I was kind of,
I'll go over it.
when my mic was muted, I was kind of jamming along with what you were doing because I knew the scale. Yeah, it was actually pretty fun to hear.
Thanks, man. I'll go over to God.
Let's see. I'm going to mute this in case of an ad starting, but just to check, was the scale following D, E, F, G, A sharp, C, D?
The chorus was D, F, C, and basically just, yeah.
So yeah, then it's pretty
and
close.
Some other stuff to it, yeah.
I really like the sound of that.
You should hear the original.
I'm sure it'd be fun to play along with too.
Oh yeah.
It's always good to listen to something different. This way you don't get stuck in a rut.
Yeah.
All right. One mistake by far. Ah. All right, that was the end of that backing track.
That sounded great.
Yeah, I got really into it.
Hey, it happens, man. It's going in the zone. That was great.
Gave me a good sense of peace.
Yeah, I like to
can't
pick these almost emotional instrumental ballads to play along with. I feel like they have a sense of resonance that's just kind of hard to beat.
Absolutely.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Obviously, I didn't compose the backing track. It was something I found on YouTube that I thought would be fun to play along with. The only thing I did was improv over it.
It's nice.
Yes, very.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Oh man, that was fun. So do you have somebody lined up after this, or
everybody gets to play 2 songs, so.
Yeah, but I know the guy before me only played 1 song.
No, he did 2. He segued.
Yeah, I did too. It was a collab. It was basically...
He segued it. He made it really smooth, so you wouldn't even notice.
Yeah.
It was crazy, but it was really
I
nice
didn't even
transition.
catch it. I thought it was the same song. It's kind
I
of
know,
like...
right? It was good. It was so good.
Lots of practice, like lots.
Yeah.
God giving gifts.
I didn't even catch it. Oh man.
All right.
Okay,
So
I still got to find another backing track to play along with.
Okay.
Since I'm doing everything off YouTube.
All right.
See, what scale did it bring up?
Because
I don't want to play the same thing twice. And when I get involved in something and I really like what I'm doing, I end up repeating myself.
Yeah. I understand where that comes from. I do the same thing. I hear you.
Let's see if do I know this one we're doing? so I have time to come up with a backing track, and you're not just waiting there awkwardly. Can you skip on to the next person? I'll play my song later.
I can do that. I can come back. Absolutely. All right, Sam, let's hear some scary stories.
Be careful what you ask for. Can you turn it
Just might get it.
All right. So I got a little short that I wrote a while back. It got some attention on Reddit. It's called "My Mother Thinks She's Dead." My mother has been acting strange lately after coming home from meeting her friends. She's no longer been her bright, cheery self. She sits in her chair, crouched in a fetal position, with deep sadness carving into her face. If she's ever walking, she's pacing slowly and shifting her weight from side to side. My dad, my sister, and I have been trying to help her get better, but nothing seems to help. We've been trying to get her to talk about what she's feeling, and all she says is she's dead. She never means dead inside, but literally dead. She's asking us how we don't know that. We keep telling her that she isn't dead and she's right here. She keeps denying this and tries to inform us she's not supposed to be here. Mom has been making weird demands that we find her body, give her a funeral, let her go, that kind of thing. She says that she sees her skin decomposing, and smells her decaying body in the forest. I keep asking her what she's talking about. She's referring to the night she came home late after meeting her friends. She came home around 11 p.m., and we assumed she lost track of time. The strange thing was, her car was nowhere to be found. We asked her if she walked home, and she told us she died in a wreck. According to her, she slid off road and her car tipped over. The impact killed her, she says. We've been trying to convince her that she's alive. She never lets us get close to her. If we ever try to touch her, she just moves away. I managed to touch her shoulder briefly and felt chill. I asked if she needs a blanket, and she replies, "What's the point? I don't feel cold or anything." We took her to a local psychiatrist to tell us what could be wrong. According to the doctor, she may have been suffering from what's called Cotard syndrome. What this implies is that mom is under the delusion that she's deceased. All she told him is that she is deceased and is trying to tell everybody. In the meantime, we've been looking for her car. We concluded she was stranded on the side of the road and walked home and somehow forgot about it. We couldn't find her car anywhere between home and the bar. She replied with, "You're looking in the wrong place." Nothing is helping. Then I got a call from the police. The officer on the line said that a car was found on the side of the road, tipped over. The person inside, who had been dead for days, fits my mother's description. They wanted someone to come to the morgue and identify the body. I was frozen with uncertainty after hanging up. My mom walked up to me, and I felt a cold draft wafting through my body. "See you at the funeral," was the last thing she said before she evaporated in the thin, cold air. The end.
Woo! That was a really good one.
Mhm.
Are they dead too?
No, just her.
Okay.
Yes. So Sam, if you want to
That's
do
deep.
that is very deep.
Mhm.
You
I
always have very
enjoyed
deep
it.
stories.
I
Yeah,
tried.
I enjoyed that though. That's really it's deep.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was saying we can do a second one. We're each doing 2 songs or 2 pieces. So if you want to do a second one, you're more than welcome.
All right, I can get my second one out of the way real quick. So along with scary stories, I've also been getting into spoken word. And here's actually one that I just wrote recently called Letters to My High School Bully. Dear Bully, I came to school every day, my heart heavy with dread and my soul sick and depressed. You wasted no opportunity to bring me to my lowest. You took any chance to harm me with whatever ammo you had. Every day after school, I came home missing a piece of me or earning a new scar. Every night, I wept into my pillow so I could silently release my tears. And all the words I have to say are, thank you. You lowered my self-esteem, but I want to thank you. You tried to break me, but I want to thank you. Part of me doesn't want to write this and wants to hate you, but still I want to thank you. If it weren't for your taunting and name calling, I wouldn't have developed a strength of mind. If it weren't for your words cutting into me like knives, I wouldn't have learned to talk better to myself. If it weren't for your cruelty to me for reasons I never knew, I wouldn't be a friend to myself. And so I thank you. You were a harder teacher than I've ever had, but you taught me a valuable lesson. In a strange way, you taught me to like myself. It took a long time to get over all the mean things you said to me about me, and I finally like myself. You called me weak, and I feel more powerful than ever. You criticized my body, and I learned to like my shape. You called me dumb, but I've become wiser than before. You said I'd be nothing, but I'm living a good and happy life. You see, your attempts to knock me down only inspired me to get back up. The farther you knocked me down, the more triumphant my ascent was. Sure, I'll have my moments your words still sting, but with every year, it doesn't hurt so much. I don't know whatever caused you pain, but I hope you find peace too. I'm not crying silently into my pillow every night anymore, I'm happy to tell you. I don't have anything to cry about anymore. I hope you'll do better. Sincerely, a former victim.
Ooh, that was deep. That's probably
Yeah,
something we can all relate to, bullies.
I know.
Wow.
I know. That's just something I need to do. I'm looking for ways to take a break in between my horror writing, so
That was good. And it was
some
nice.
poetry might actually be the trick.
Yeah, and your voice too. Like you sing really well as well. I heard you
Oh
sing last
yeah,
time. You were
yeah.
great.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we need to produce a track sometime, man.
You know what? As soon as everything gets a little better, I'll take you up on that.
Well, I got my second, thing already, but everyone else hasn't gotten their
Oh
first
yeah.
yet.
Oh yeah.
There's ways to collab with artists even with COVID going on.
I'm sure there's like some way they're doing it. It's just probably through some way to do it online. We just probably don't know it yet.
No, it's like emailing tracks back and forth.
Email. Yeah, email MP4, MP3s and stuff. Yeah, that's how they do
Yeah, I
it.
had mentioned that with one of my friends on Scout. Basically, you send tracks back and forth, and then like they compose something to it, then they send their idea of what they put to it to you, and you just kind of record back and forth.
Yeah, and then you piece a track together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Networking is an excellent thing for musicians during a pandemic.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. I've met so many cool people doing this, man. My name has gotten out there so much thanks to this pandemic because people are on their phones so much. Makes it so
Yeah,
much easier to reach people.
Guess we'll call this a good thing then.
It's a blessing in disguise.
There's a silver lining to everything.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
almost everything.
Yeah, my carpet doesn't have much silver in it.
Eh, I guess we got us a comedian on here too.
Cool.
That was funny.
I would like to bring in on your next segment. I just want to sit in so that I can observe. And I would like to bring in one of my artists on the next segment, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she oh wow, she's a great singer. Oh my gosh.
I mean, hey, that's what this whole thing is for any and all artists to come on and show off.
That's right.
And then I have one another gentleman. Thank you. He is I just got him and he's good. He's a country singer. Oh my gosh. So
Country music is awesome.
yeah. So I'm
Wait,
excited. I'm excited about it. Then I have a 9-year-old kid.
9-year-old.
Yeah, a 9-year-old kid.
do you do
Wow.
management?
I'm sorry.
Do you do management?
Yeah, I do. And I'm also with ITNS Radio.
It's
I'm
really
a
cool.
booking agent / promoter. So
Well,
Is
nice.
he-
I promote too.
It's pretty
I'm
dope.
sorry.
I said, yeah, I promote as well, and I do. And I've been like doing concerts. I've been setting up shows, booking artists, and doing things like that for the last couple of years.
Yes. We do free concerts. You can do a free concert and then your tickets, the radio station gets half of what you bring in. It's really cool. It's awesome. So
Yeah.
we offer that for free if
Hmm.
anyone ever wants to. And we promote your concert, so that you can bring in your fans will know that you're going to be doing a concert. It's cool. So if you guys are interested, I can send over the information.
Yeah, that'd be great. Just put it in the chat box over there. Everybody, encourage everybody to put their information in the chat box to network with one another. I always encourage it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course, the problem for me is that mine is Reddit. So I guess in order for everyone to follow me,
Instagram, Facebook. These
We
are
do everything.
everything. All
There's
right.
no one is left out.
no.
All right. Well, I'm Objective Tel 6047, but I've already put that in the chat box. So there it is.
Okay.
I love your stories. I like
Oh,
to hear
thank you.
more. I would love
Oh,
to hear more.
oh, thank you. I got plenty more.
The last one about the bully story, that's a really good
It's
story
relatable.
especially for kids today, because bullying has become it's a bad problem today.
Yeah. But I mostly do horror stories. But I've been having some struggles with that lately. So new stories will just have to come at their own pace. Yeah.
Whatever you bring, I'm ready to hear it.
All right, then.
Whenever that is.
Challenge accepted.
Thank you.
Do you do quarantine concerts or things like that?
I'm sorry.
Do you do like quarantine concerts and stuff like that?
Yes.
I'd love
We're
to.
doing that now, in fact. Yes.
Yeah, tell them about your page that you put me on. It was very cool.
Hmm.
About the group thing.
What's that?
About that page you invited me to on Facebook where you collaborated with all the musicians that you invited me to. It's that page where I promoted my music. I put my music on that page. I remember what it's called. I'm actually pulling it up as we speak. This is a great page, guys. She runs it. She's really awesome.
Oh, best up and coming artist.
Yes, there we
feature.
go. There we go. Yeah, I was brain cramp for a second.
It's a group that I have, and I a couple of years ago I set it up, And there's so many great artists out there. They just need to be heard. People just need to hear them. And so it's actually working out pretty well. We're getting all kinds of artists coming in, and like the gentleman Samuel,
Yep.
your stories, it would be a really good place. If we would love to have you.
Up and coming artists, you said.
Yes, best up and coming artist featured.
Be good to
All
put the
right,
link in the chat window. You know how to post
I will
links
do
in the
that.
chat window?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely do that, and I'll check it out.
Okay, thank you. We'll be happy to have you guys.
All right.
Okay, Corey, so up for a second one?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's-
Ironically, this backing track is also in D minor, so I guess that'll be the second D minor thing that I've found, that I've gotten to hear today. Where he played he played his song. He said was in D minor, I believe.
Yeah, it came out of C sharp to D minor.
C sharp to D minor and D minor. So I'm. But
That was nice.
at least it turned out okay.
Yeah, it did. All right. Encore time. All right, Gasper, you're number 1. Sam, you're number 2.
You want another one?
Yes.
Let's see. Matt Monroe. She's my kind of girl, Matt Monroe.
Bravo. Bravo.
All right, that was a Matt Monroe tune. Remember Matt Monroe? No,
Oh, never
probably.
heard of them. But that was really good. I was getting into it.
Yeah,
I was just dancing.
He's almost, I could have sang that one.
You should have.
Yeah, you should have, man. But that was really nice. Like that had a really good swing to it. I never heard of that artist. I really like that.
The one I just did, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Check him out.
My kind of girl. She's my kind of girl, Matt Monroe.
Matt Monroe. Okay.
Yeah, he's probably he might be around 80 right now, I guess.
Frank Sinatra era, right?
Frank Sinatra era, correct.
Oh yeah, the good stuff. The big
Matt Monroe,
band. Gotta love it.
Beautiful voice. Yeah, he was really good.
Oh yeah. Dean Martin too is another good one.
Yeah, not as good as Sinatra Monroe, but he was all right.
I love Dean Martin.
Yeah, Dean Martin was.
And Jerry Lewis.
Oh, they were a heck of a good duo, you know.
Oh yeah.
I love Jerry Lewis. I watched the Nutty Professor last night.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's a good film.
And I love the song.
Yeah, he was really. Jerry Lewis was something. You ever see him when he did the he portrayed a band leader? You ever see him lead a band, a big band? You know how you have band leaders? They're up there with the batons and Well, he did a little skit on that. Oh, he was so funny, unbelievable.
Oh yeah. I love him when he sings that old Black Magic.
Oh yeah, that's another good one. I like that. Yeah. That old Black Magic. That
Jerry Lewis could sing. He could really sing.
yeah, that's a nice song, Black Magic.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
might do that on one of Rhythm Line show later. I'll do Black Magic.
Oh yeah, we love that. That's great. I'm looking forward to that, and I'm sure everyone else is too. Sounds awesome.
So listen, we can pull up a like one of my artists. I could pull up her song, and you guys would listen to it.
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
Andy Mendy, and this is Good Times.
Okay, let's see if it works.
Every day we live in good time. They're just to see golden hour. Too usual to be appreciated. We don't see them anymore and popular until you realize it's ephemeral. Saying good things for second for beautiful eyes. We want life that is perfectly Instagrammable. Slowly coming back to every day we live in good time. They're just to see golden hour in our hands. Stop, look around, free more than you think. Movements belong to you, in the simple things. Always in need, or reflection is slow down. While come home and chill on the sofa, sometimes dream more and more and more and more. Do we always want more? Where is the flow? Love, sleep, dance, eat. Every day we live in good time. Play, ride, music. Take that, take that, take that. Every day we live in good time. Every day we live in good time.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I just have one more. You said we can get two, right? This one is more like it kind of takes you back to the roaring 20s. So that's what I feel when I listen to it. So here it is.
Don't be so hard. Don't be so hard on yourself. You've already taken 2 minutes from others who are hard on themselves. It's a circle which makes you dizzy. Get out there's not so easy. Actions make actions while we live to Jesus. To see more clearly, you'll live your life. Make your choices. Run after your wishes. Everything is possible. Oh, live your life. Make your choices. so hard on yourself. You've already taken too many, it's you here to try. Take the wheel and drive. I'm about to do what? Do what I want. It's my journey. We should and we can afford to point the finger at me. I'm about to do what? Do what I want. It's my journey. We should and we can afford to point the finger at me. Oh, the finger at me. We should and we can. We should and we can afford to point the finger at me.
That's good. What's her name?
Andy Mindy.
Okay.
So you know these groups, is that it?
She is mine.
No kidding.
Hey, do you
That's
have a
very-
picture of her? Do you have a picture of her? Like you can send me like a photograph. So like when I put this on like on the recording, I can have like a picture of her picture while the
I
music is
do.
playing, so make it look professional.
She is
Be great.
on Best Up and Coming. That's her. That's her picture. That's her.
How old is she?
Oh, Andy, I never asked her age.
She's
Well,
good.
women don't want to tell their age anyway, right?
I'm guessing she's around 30.
Oh, okay.
I always just ask a woman what year she's born, then I just figure out the math. Then there's no way of asking, oh, how old are you? I just figured out myself. I'm like, oh, you're that old. Okay.
Yeah, she's good.
Oh yes, really good voice. Yeah, I can see that.
It sounded like a roaring 20s thing with like some TikTok beats to it.
Yeah.
Electric swing. It kind of reminded me of electric swing a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's a cool
Hey,
genre.
rhythms.
She
Hey,
does
Rhythms.
it all. She does it all. I found her in London. She's out in London, England. Yeah.
She's good.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So hey, rhythms. Now it's my turn. So now it's my encore.
Now it's your encore. Absolutely.
All right. Here is this one that I wrote a couple days ago, called Bridges. This is another short, scary story.
Uh-oh.
I hate bridges. I never liked seeing them, and having to cross one makes me feel sick to my stomach. Any and all types of them I try to avoid like the plague, but I don't always get a choice. When my family was taking a summer trip across the state, we had to drive over a large suspension bridge across the peninsula. It was a large steel behemoth made of steel and concrete. It was held by cables that stretched as far as the sky, to my young mind at least. We were driving over a large lake that may as well have been an ocean to me then. It couldn't have been very deep, but from where I stood, the churning blue water may have been a bottomless pit beneath the surface. I tried to keep my anxiety levels down through steady breathing, but my mind was playing a movie in my head in which the cables snapped all at once and the concrete crumbled, and we dived down into the waters below, never to escape. I tried to reassure myself that we would make it through okay, but any words of encouragement I said were drowned out by my creeping worries. We stopped suddenly because of a traffic buildup that suddenly came to a dead halt. Cars stopped in front of us and stopped behind us as well. Already my anxiety spiked, and after losing a sense of control, my parents were asking what was going on, and I couldn't see the other end of the bridge over the caravan of vehicles. My little brother was making his toddler noises to occupy himself, and my mom was trying to keep him happy. No need for a screaming 3-year-old to make things worse. I was looking again at the waters below, finding something to concentrate on while the traffic lets up. The waves beneath us created a white foam and a large canvas of deep blue. It was then I saw a large, shadowy form swimming underneath the water. It was as large as the bridge itself. I couldn't make out any of the details, but the shadow was something between fish-like and serpentine. The only part of it that revealed itself was a huge, spike-tipped dorsal fin. It was swimming toward the bridge, toward us. We were probably its meal for the day. I silently prayed to whatever god existed that we might make it to the other side and not get eaten. I kept hoping with all my might that the bridge would hold. The answer to my prayers was the loud metallic snapping of suspension cables, followed by the crumbling of steel and concrete.
Woo!
Very good. Very good.
That's a very deep
Mhm.
story.
I'm thinking about the gist.
So,
Was
are we
it?
gonna get the performance by the host yet?
I suppose I can play something.
Sure.
It's generally about you
Was that
guys,
like a
but
big,
I suppose.
Shark or
It was an unidentifiable sea monster beneath us
right?
in the water.
And you said something about cables. Did that like electrify it?
Suspension cable. Oh no, it was a suspension bridge, like from like the Mackinac Island Bridge. Mackinac Bridge. Imagine that one, but it was snapping and it was crumbling apart while there's a huge sea monster beneath.
Whoa.
There you go.
How long have you been doing these stories?
I actually kind of started around the time this pandemic started.
Oh, really?
As a way to fight off quarantine boredom.
That's really good. Just only that amount of time. Very good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you've been doing it for years. That's pretty good.
Oh, I'm
Does, doesn't
trying
it?
to get better.
Okay, I'm gonna do a Bob Marley song.
All right.
All right.
Sometimes
It's
you
called,
discover your
Three Little Birds.
All right, Bob Marley. What a way to find a talent. You get quarantined.
yes.
Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I sing and don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I rise up this morning, in a rising sun. Three little birds upon my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. I sing and don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Sing and don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, bed in a rising sun. Three little birds upon my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Everybody sing along. I sing and don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I sing and don't worry
Hey, that's cool. That was good.
Hallelujah.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah, that's kind of a catchy tune. That's cool.
Yeah, it's one of Bob Marley's top hits.
Yeah. Like he said, you want to sing right along with it.
I thought that sounded familiar. I knew the song, but I couldn't place the artist. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, can't go wrong with Bob Marley, right?
That's
I mean,
right.
I don't smoke weed, but if I was going to get high, he'd be a guy to get high with. He just strikes me as someone who's cool and down to earth. Probably was. Very chill.
Yeah.
Very chill person. Yeah, man.
Oh, don't you even do that.
Yeah.
I need the dreadlocks to go with it, you know?
Oh, Jason, man, you don't need the island country of
I'm
Jamaica.
just being a silly goose.
I know, but
Anybody can wear dreadlocks.
Yeah, anybody can pull off dreadlocks, honestly.
Yeah. I see it all the time.
yeah, but but I've been hearing the whole debate about white people wearing dreadlocks. It sounds like it's like an issue of appropriation.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I've actually seen people wear it, and it actually looks pretty good.
I see it, and I see white people wearing dreadlocks, and they look good.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a white man with dreadlocks. I was ready to marry him.
Go back, especially if you go back to like the early 2000s when like the new metal era was going crazy.
Oh yeah,
really everybody had dreadlocks back then.
Not me.
I mean, I didn't.
Of course, when like the new metal era was happening, I was like, the early 2000s, and I was like a baby, so I didn't really get to experience all that. But then, of course, when 2004 rolled around, then that's when the pop punk, that's when like the Blink 182 and the Taking Back Sunday.
Yeah, that was when emo started to kind of pop up.
Blink 182 is amazing.
And there was Blink 182. There was one of my personal favorites, Alien Ant Farm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the one song I know they did was "Smooth Criminal." That because it's a Michael Jackson cover.
I know that song because I played Guitar Hero on the DS before I had it on the console. Man, talking about an awkward game, I got hand cramps. Because it's not natural to hold it and go like this and look at the screen and hit the.
I like the South Park episode of Guitar Hero.
Yeah, that was funny when their dad brought out an actual guitar and they're like, "You suck at guitar, Dad."
Oh.
And they were playing, and they took them playing "Carry On My Wayward Son" by Kansas to the record dealership.
Yeah, that was a funny episode.
Yeah, one of my favorite groups from back then was a group called POD.
Oh,
Payable on Death. Yeah,
Alive. Oh my gosh, Satellite.
You know that kids don't play. Yeah,
they did. POD to Youth of the Nation.
Great Christian
they're
rock
Christian.
group,
Yeah, you remember the movie The Passion of Christ? They did one of the songs for it.
Oh, really? Oh, sweet. Okay, well, question time. So if you guys have any questions or comments, if you like to see anything new for the Rhythm Line show, I'm always looking to change things. If things are good the way they are, then I'll keep them the way they are, but always input is always good.
I'm just trying to find something to get me a better direct connect of guitar to phone.
Okay.
And I've heard of some stuff like the iStream and the iRig, like the iRig 2.
What kind of phone do you have? What kind of phone do you have? An iPhone or?
Well, I said the iRig, but that also goes to a headphone jack.
Okay.
And I have an Android which has a headphone jack.
Well, the mixing board I just shared on the link can also hook up your phone and improve your audio, and you can plug a microphone directly into it. It's really cool, and it's not that bad either. I look into it.
I've seen, I've watched live streams from Gus G, and he uses the iStream. and interface and has the mic and everything to it. I was thinking about trying to get one of those.
Yeah, interfaces are great. I have an interface too. I'm hooked up into a PreSonus Studio 2 and 6 interface. Like here, I'll show you what it looks like this. See, I have my UV meter, so it tells me if levels are clipping or not. And it has 2 inputs, and then it has a line in, line out, mic in, mic out, a headphone jack, and then I got an extension on the headphone jack. And then it has phantom power, which is 48V, and then line, which means you can have guitar, AB, which means it's stereo, and then mono, which just means it's just a mono channel. So
Have you tried playing an electric guitar through it?
I have, and it's really good, especially if you run it through like a program like Logic, or what kind of, I've never tried to run. You mean an acoustic, or what kind of guitar are we talking about? Electric? Yeah, I've ran electric through it, but I've had an amp. I've had an amp simulator, so it sounds really good.
Well, I have my own amp, so
right. If you mic up your amp, get yourself a SM. This is an outstanding mic for that kind of thing. Here, this is the reason it's been a classic in the industry for a number of years. The 57 SM58 is perfect for vocals. That's what I'm using here, is a short SM58. Although this one has a little switch on here, so I can turn on the mic and I turn it off. I can just cut it off like that. I can turn it back on. Now they have ones that don't have this feature, but I got this one for this extra feature. So I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to mute myself. I can just simply do this and I can turn it back on. Have that added on feature. Yeah.
Yep. I don't know if you noticed, Rhythm. I have an amp now. Before I wasn't using an amp. And I have a wireless mic on my horn now.
It sounded great. Yeah. What kind of amp is it?
It's an alto amp. It's called alto.
Nice.
Yeah. And I've added it to it instead of just playing it right into the my Apple phone. Now I have,
okay.
And the mic on my horn is wireless, and it connects into the my amp. So I don't have to be switching back and forth. Now I just play right out of my horn and it comes out of the amp. It sounds good.
Absolutely.
Hey Vic, I'm about to head out, bro, but it was good stuff. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, brother. Actually, I'm going to do it weekly now, but absolutely.
You're going back to weekly?
Back to weekly? All right.
Great. I'll see you then.
All right, brother.
All right, we'll do that.
Peace and love. Christ be with you.
Yes. Yeah, nice going, everybody.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, nice running into you, man.
You guys take care. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, then we'll call it a night, and I enjoyed everybody, and Rhythm, you did really good too.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah. So
everyone was awesome.
Yeah,
they're always awesome.
His name is Sheldon Martin, and he has
awesome.
Oh my gosh, easier ways for you guys. He played with Rick James and several other artists, musicians, so famous. So I'd like him to be here on the next segment so you guys can meet him, because he has ways that you can do live streaming and television and just be all over everywhere on the network. So I'm gonna make sure that he's here.
You guys want to hear a story?
Absolutely, sure.
About, I think it's 45 or 50 years ago, when Stevie Wonder was about 5 years old. I played for a party, and his mother was there with Stevie Wonder.
Wow, that's amazing.
And she come up to the band and says, "Do you think my boy could sing?" And he said, "What?" And Stevie Wonder sang in the band that I played. He was 5 years old. And I never knew that, until years later, that Steve Wonder that we played with.
That is
amazing.
Awesome.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome?
That is so cool.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, at 5 years old, he sang the song called
Wow.
I forgot the name. It went 1, 2, 3. Da, 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 da. Remember that one with Stevie Wonder? Anyway, that's the one he sang, and oh my God,
Easy.
Talking
Yeah.
about really cool.
yeah, that was really a thrill.
Mhm,
I mean,
mhm.
who knew? Who knew that he was going to be who he was? You know, at the
Oh,
time.
you just never know, man. You
Yep.
just never know.
Yep.
That's why you got to be kind and make connections because you just never know.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So,
Kindness goes a long way.
all right,
All right. Well, this was a
all
great
right.
show.
Been nice talking to everybody. Been a
Absolutely.
pleasure.
Nice to
Wait.
meet everyone.
Well, everybody have a great night. I'll see everybody at the next one. Stay safe out there. Peace and love.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
so much for inviting me.
No problem. You're welcome anytime.
God bless.
Amen. Every time you feel your foot tapping, think of the rhythm line show. Every time you hear the music playing, think of the rhythm line show. The rhythm line show is an open mic for all musicians. Oh yeah. It's hosted by me, Rhythm